Just got my first order of silver in. Wanted to show you all and then do some authenticity testing. So let's take a look here. I just got this straight from Sunshine Mint. You see 10 ounces, 10 pieces of 10 ounces, and then a stack of 21 ounce. So what we're going to do here is open the box, which I've already done, save some time. So we have 10 ounces here, Sunshine Mint, little marker there on the back, shows its authenticity. What we're going to do is randomly pull 2 of these out and do some testing. Same with 2 from this stack here, and we'll get started. Okay, so while I'm reasonably certain, 99% certain that these are 100% legit. I know a lot of people buy from CoinDirect collectors and on eBay. I wanted to show you what I've done, or some testing that I'd recommend doing about validating the silver that you got is indeed the real deal. So from there, we're going to start with the scale. Let's go ahead and try to weigh this thing. Here's a 1 ounce sample, number 1. 1.002. 1. And the next sample is another 1 ounce, 1.006. Let's try some of the larger ones. Here's the 10 ounce, 10.01. And last but not least is the second sample, 10.015. So all checks out pretty good. Let's go to the next test and see how it goes. Okay, for our next round of testing, we're going to do the magnet test. You've probably seen this before. We're going to get some rare earth magnets and see what how they respond to silver, as well as some other coins. So here on the left is a coin from Vegas, from an obsolete casino. Next to it is a $20, 20 peso Mexican coin. In the middle is the 1 ounce of silver. To its right, in between the silver bars, is a 1976 Eisenhower dollar, and then you've got the 10 troy ounce bar as well. They're all effectively trying to be at a 45-degree angle, and really wanted to give some more context to how silver and other metals react to this magnet. So here we have a very small magnet, and let's go ahead and test this out. Starting with the Vegas coin, see it just shoots straight off of it. So whatever's in this has no resistance to this magnet. The next one is this $20 peso. See, it just flies right off there. So let's try the silver. See, it's very slow and methodical. And that one fell. There's another one. You'll see it reacts considerably different. There, it even got stuck on the, and it picked up the other one. Coin, so let's test it back to this one. It just shoots down silver. Very deliberate. Let's try the Ike dollar. You see, it's different. And that's even a little steeper angle to make the silver bar about the same angle. Slow. The Eisenhower dollar. So different than the 2 coins on the left. Not as intentional as silver, but it tells me there's silver in there, and when I went and looked it up, there's actually 40% silver content in it. So, and let's try, last but not least, our 10 troy ounce bar, and there it is, straight down. So, and I would reverse them as well. Alright, so we went ahead and flipped these around. Let's grab our near earth magnet. These would stop falling down. Let's try the back side. Oops, that rolled off. That wasn't the magnet. There it is. Very intentional and slow. Again, that's the 10 ounce bar. Let's try it with the 1 ounce bar. Again, very slow, very intentional. Here's the Eisenhower dollar. Quite a bit faster, but not as fast as this coin. See, it just slides straight off. So from that, this passes the magnet test. Again, keep testing. Thanks. The other tests that a lot of people are out there doing are the ping test. I'm not going to replicate that. I don't think that's a proven testing mechanism. I've seen too many people who say that the bars fail, then they go to a bandsaw, cut them in half, and it's actually pure silver. So I don't know the rationale why it seems to work haphazardly and not work other times, so I don't see that as a practical method. I do think another practical method that I don't have the resources for is doing ultrasonic thickness testing. I'll put a post to a great video of it on it, and basically it just measures the speed of sound through a given element, and then basically shoots sound back through it and then back up and measures how long it takes, and then measures the thickness of it, and if the thickness equals the time, then it's a valid bar. I think that's a great example. I think it's just expensive to execute. So let's go on to the next test. Okay, our next test is going to be the specific gravity test, and what that's going to do is measure the relative density of an object relative to water. What I've got here is just some fishing line to rig up one of these 1 ounce guys, and what we're going to do is measure it relative to the water. Alright, so what we've got here, we're going to do a specific gravity weight. I've got the 1 troy ounce and some fishing line. It is coming in at 31.30. So let's write this down and come back with some water. Alright, so we've got this zeroed out. What we're going to go ahead and do is lower the silver into the water just to submerge it. And we are exactly 3.03. It's all under the water. Call it 3.03. Okay, so our dry weight was 31.30 grams and the incremental was the 3.03, so let's go ahead and put this in. Got 31.30 divided by 3.03 equals 10.33. The proper rate is 10.49, so I think this has been a margin of error. So I think we are still on valid silver. Next test coming. Alright, so I got our second sample set up. Let's go ahead and see how this one weighs in. So here, the dry weight, 31.19 with the fishing line. Let's get some. Alright, so we've got the water zeroed out. Let's go ahead and lower the so we got fully submerged, and it is at 2.99. Alright, so our dry weight was 31.39 grams. The incremental was 2.99. Let's go over to the calculator and see how it goes. So we got 31.39 divided by 2.99 equals 10.498. That is pretty much spot on. So extremely confident that this is silver. Let's test a different metal and see what that looks like. Okay, let's test this on some other stuff. By no means is this silver. But what we have here is a old Vegas chip, metal chip. So 22.71 grams. Let's come back to that. And our final contestant is a 20 peso Mexican coin. So it's 15.19 grams. 15.18 grams. Alright, so this is the Las Vegas coin. No idea what it's made of. Call it 2.58 grams. Alright, and next and last is the Mexican peso, submerged, 1.70 grams. Alright, so the first one was the Mexican peso. See, it is 15.18 dry divided by the 1.7. That equals 8.9. We'll look that up. And next, the Las Vegas coin, 22.7 grams divided by 2.58. Let's check that out. 22.7 divided by 2.58 equals 8.8. So again, pretty close. Let's see what that is. So what we're going ahead and do is test silver's thermal conductivity. It's the highest of all of the elements on the periodic table. So we'll go ahead and get started. We've got a series of ice cubes. Go ahead and put them on, starting with the that's the Mexican peso. Go ahead and put that one on the pan. Get this one on the thing from Vegas. And here we'll do silver. See, it's already moving that as it's melting it. Same with that one. See, pretty dramatic difference on the silver and how it is working that ice cube. You'll see almost no movement whatsoever. These other coins, the pan itself is barely doing anything. The silver, as you can see here, is really attacking that ice cube because it conducts heat so much better than all of the other elements. See, basically no movement whatsoever here. The pan itself is starting to work, but the silver bar is really doing a nice job. So that is it. I think this kind of concludes the test. I think we can see this is indeed genuine silver.